All right, let's get started. Today, my best friend and I decided to build a temple for the residents of our village so that they could come there to do their things and do whatever they want. And it seems to me that this is just a great idea. So now we will go to the seller as quickly as possible and buy all the necessary materials. Hello, seller, please sell us all the necessary materials so that we can build a very large temple for all the residents of this village. And for you too, so that you can come there to relax and do whatever you want. Thank you very much as always. You sold them the best materials so that we can make a simply perfect temple. So we will go now and build this temple. The main thing is that we now need to find a really good place where we can build it so that it is convenient for everyone to get here and so that it is convenient and beautiful to build all this here. I am sure that you and I will succeed because you and I are professionals in this matter, and we will definitely build a very cool temple that all the residents of our village will go to so that we can start building.
I think this is a really great idea. And you and I will have to try very hard to build a good temple so that all the residents could come to it. I think that we will make it very large and so that the residents could just rest here if they need to. Or if a resident does not have a home, he could spend the night here or even live here if he wanted to be here. I think that this is just a great idea, and it would be cool if we could do this with you. And also, we could make different competitions and have fun with all the residents of this city. Also, they could pray here and find a place of solitude and peace of mind for their souls. It seems to me that you and I are doing a very good thing, and therefore we need to try very hard so that everything here looks just perfect, so that everything is very strong and done perfectly. And I am sure that you and I will succeed because you and I are real professionals. And you and I always, everything is cool. We built different houses and bunkers. What can only you and I have not built? And everything always worked out perfectly for us. And the residents always liked it. And this time we will also make just an ideal temple that everyone, the residents of our city, will walk and enjoy life. I think that it will be really cool. He already made very beautiful walls to put very beautiful glass there. No need to forget about a good floor. Also need to make a very beautiful and large roof. It seems to me that you and I will simply make some kind of masterpiece that everyone will simply be delighted with. After all, you and I do not know how to do it differently. I am so glad that you are my best friend, and that you and I are such a cool team that works so well and quickly. And even if we run out of strength, we must think about the fact that we are doing a good deed for our residents. And therefore, we need to gather all our strength to make a simply incredibly beautiful temple. What are we doing now? We are building walls block by block and everything. We need to make it great. How cool that such an incredible idea came to our minds today so that we could build this temple.
We are one. We found ourselves an adventure for today. It's really very cool. We are building everything with you. And also, we will need to not forget about the decorations. Probably now, we will put flowers around this temple so that everyone will be pleased to look at it even from afar. And the place we were with you is just perfect. It is not far from the village. Well, it also creates an atmosphere of privacy that you do not hear any city noise nearby. It is just great. We will work with you only. How much is needed so that later the residents can always come? How can I already imagine that the residents will always come and will be simply shocked that we built such a cool work of art? I am trying very hard to make everything perfect. I think that you do the same. I am sure that everything will work out with you because everything always works out with you. And also, we will also need to come up with a security system. After all, I am sure that there will be some bandits who will want to attack this great temple and decorate something money or something else and maybe defeat people. And it will be terrible. So we must provide for all the options that can happen. I have been building this temple for a very long time, and it's not ending yet. It's not ending in any case. We can't stop because I want to build it as quickly as possible so that it pleases everyone.
What do we really need to do with you? Make good decorations and do everything. Just great and very durable so that everyone likes what is in our temple. It seems to me that this temple will be the best in the whole world. I have never seen anyone shoot such temples. And, it's cool that you and I decided to do this because the residents will be happy and they will be able to come and also spend time with you. It's even cooler than when you and I built a store in which you could sell different toys, jokes, how cool it was. Then, well, it's okay. This time we will do the best because of what you and I built. I'm sure everyone will be just in shock. And then maybe you and I will also ride bicycles. Maybe something else. But when you and I build the temple, we will need to look after it so that it is always clean all day. Everything is great and nothing breaks. And also keep an eye on the people who will be in it, so that no one tries to steal or break something here, or harm other people, because in our temple, all residents must behave well and be friendly to others. And
If suddenly some resident needs help so that someone could help him, or we will do it. And also we will need to think with you how to drive away from here. The terrible creepers, zombies, and skeletons who are always happy to attack the residents, because it will be terrible if here some resident dies from terrible forehead monsters. I would not want to allow this because these monsters are so stupid and so terrible and always do only bad things. But I am sure that you and I will figure out how to protect them and defeat this terrible state. And also, I think you and I will make some cool spells on our temple so that spirits never come here. And something else terrible. I am sure that you and I will do all this very cool and quickly.
you and I have already built so much that I am simply shocked myself. I did not even expect that you and I would be able to make such a large temple that would be able to accommodate so many people. And who would be able to live here? There would be no room for them. You and I did such a good thing that you yourself cannot even imagine how cool it is that you and I did all this. I am sure that the residents will be very happy with this temple. Now all the homeless people who previously had nowhere to live will live in this temple, or they will even work here and do small work, as well as get out and protect themselves from the terrible monsters that can come to this temple. How cool everything was? You came up with it. Excellent. Now everything will be exactly as I said. We will also need to put beautiful flowers near the temple, as I said earlier, and also add the decor that remains, and in principle, our entire temple is ready, and it looks simply incredible and very beautiful. How good it is that you and I tried so hard and made such an incredibly beautiful small temple in which the residents will now be. And now it seems to me that we will also need to go to the village and invite all the residents to the opening of our incredible temple, which has never been in our village before. And now, here it is. It will be so cool that you and I can do this. We are just incredible professionals.
Oh no, look, some terrible spirit has flown into our temple who wants to scare all the residents and then kill them. This is just awful. Let's shoot him so that he leaves here. Get this terrible spirit. You won't be able to harm our residents because we are protecting this temple. What a terrible spirit it was, and he wanted to kill everyone here. We need to run to the sorcerers as quickly as possible and buy a special potion, thanks to which we can summon this sorcerer again and destroy him so that he never again disturbs the residents of our temple and does nothing bad for them. Let's quickly go up to him and ask for what we need. I'm sure he will give it to us, and then we will be able to deal with this terrible sorcerer very quickly, and our temple will be simply perfect, and everyone in it will live in joy.
Hello, sorcerer. Please give us a cool potion with which we can summon the terrible house that attacks our temple. Thank you very much for giving it to us. And now we go about our business, because we need to summon this terrible spirit as quickly as possible and destroy it so that it does not frighten the residents who live in our temple. Let's do it after you and destroy today this terrible spirit that does terrible things to our residents now. We will do it very easily. We will summon it and then destroy it.
I am the most dangerous spirit in this world, and you have summoned me with us, and that is why I will destroy you now. But I will not fight you. I will now summon the night.
Oh no! This terrible spirit created the night, and now a lot of monsters have appeared, and he himself flew away somewhere. And now you and I need to fight these terrible monsters to survive, get terrible zombies. You will not be able to defeat us. It's so good that you and I are well equipped. We have great weapons, and we also have dynamite. which we can blow up in extreme cases if we cannot defeat these terrible monsters. But for now, you and I are given this. And today, you and I will destroy all these terrible monsters, get terrible zombies. You have no chance to defeat us. And when we kill you all, we will go after this terrible spirit again and kill him so that our residents who live in our temple do not worry and do not think that some spirit can fly after them, who then wants to kill them. We protect the residents of our temple, which we have built for so long and so diligently, and we will not let them be offended. And now we are destroying these terrible monsters. But it's okay, sooner or later, we will print this spirit and kill it, and it will never be able to harm anyone again, especially in our holy temple.
You and I really had a really cool fight with all the monsters, but to be honest, I'm already really tired. So now in our screen, we'll go to our bed and go to sleep. Because tomorrow, we have a hard day ahead of us, because a spirit might come, and we'll need to destroy it so that it doesn't do anything bad.
You and I also slept very well. So now we can do the important things that we need to do today. Look, the roof of our temple is a little broken. So now we need to go to the cellar and buy the necessary materials so that we can fix our roof and also put benches around our temple. Please give us the necessary materials to improve our temple. Goodbye. Thank you. You always give us all the materials just perfectly. And now we need to go back with you and do what we planned.
Oh no, look, this horrible spirit has come to our temple again and wants to do bad things to our residents, but we won't let it. Hey, you horrible spirit, this time, you won't be able to get away from us because we will kill you because we are stronger. Take it, horrible spirit. Look, he can't fly away from us because we hit him with a great weapon. Yoo-hoo. We killed this horrible spirit, and now everyone can live peacefully and come to our temple and not worry about something happening here. How great it is that everything ended so well, and that we were able to destroy this horrible spirit that terrorized the residents of our temple.
Now we can be calm with you. And I also had a good idea. Let's now finish what we wanted to do with you today, before the arrival of the terrible spirit. Now we must put benches around the territory of our entire temple, so that everyone can rest well here. And if someone gets tired, they can sit on a bench. Because now we already have a lot of residents who come to the temple, and we need to take care of them so that they feel comfortable and convenient to be here. It seems we have already put a lot of benches. And this is great, because now the residents will live in comfort and will not worry about the fact that they have nowhere to sit. How cool it is that we did all this, and we were so cool and so responsible. And, I had another great idea. Let's now distribute money to all the residents of our village for the fact that they experienced such terrible stress because of this terrible spirit.
It's just a great idea to give out as much money as possible to all the residents so that they can buy themselves something to eat. And also so that they have something to do today, because you and I have a lot of money. And we don't mind, and it's time to hand it over. And they may not have any more money. How good it is that you and I are such good people and do such cool things and help them all. It's just wonderful that you and I were able to work so well.